The purpose of this video is to show you our unique methodology for getting results for our Facebook and Instagram ads clients. I call this unique because literally if you talk to 100 people that run these types of ads, maybe 2 or 3 would do something similar. I've only met one person who does it exactly like this, and that's the guy that taught me. So this truly is a unique methodology. So we call it the farmer methodology, and here it is. It is super, super simple. We have one campaign, we have 3 ad sets, and we run broad targeting. So we don't do any interest testing, we don't do lookalike audiences, we don't do retargeting most of the time. This is it right here, super simple. And as you can see, it works really well. This is this month. This client is on track. It's a lower spending account, but they're on track to have a record month. Actually, she reached out to me and said, please stop increasing the budget. We can't keep up. One thing to note real quick, this says 11 times return on ad spend. I checked Triple Whale yesterday, and it looks like we're really more at like a 7 times return on ad spend. If you don't already know, Facebook attribution is trash. Actually, attribution in general, no matter what you look at, is probably going to be trash, but Triple Whale is a really good tool that gives you a better idea. So more like a 7 times return on ad spend, still really freaking good. If you can spend $1 and make 7, you're going to spend as many dollars as you can. Here's another example of it. They're also on track to have a record-breaking month. Let's see, this is a lower average order value. We've gotten 502 purchases. According to Facebook, once again, this is slightly over-reporting. I think they're really sitting at more like a 3x something return on ad spend, and their break-even return on ad spend is 1.72, so they're making some pretty good money. So this is it. Once again, one ad set, one campaign, 2 ad sets. This is a dynamic creative test. And then we've got a winning column in here with the winners, which, as you can see, is completely running away with the budget. So that's how it works. This is really the opposite of a lot of different things that you're going to see. A lot of other methodologies. You probably got some version of top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. Maybe you've got a campaign that's doing like creative testing. You've got another one for scaling. Maybe you've got another one for ad copy testing. You've got another one that's just testing out different audiences. I would say the best example of this is what Ashton Shanks teaches over at Human Media, which is like literally testing. They have 3 different phases. Each phase has 3 different options of how to do it. They test hundreds of different audiences. Very, very, very complicated, in my opinion. And the problem with that is when you go to scale, typically you can find something that works and maybe gets like a 3x return on ad spend. But when you go to scale, everything tends to break because you were in a really small pocket of buyers and you pretty much ran through all those buyers, and now you have to completely start over again. So with our methodology, we get really affordable cost per thousands, which means that it's really affordable for us to advertise because we're doing it in a way that Facebook actually likes. We're not fighting Facebook. We're working with Facebook. And we call it farming because the opposite is kind of hunting. Like you're finding the perfect audience, you're matching it with the perfect ad, the perfect ad copy, the perfect creative, and then you're going in, you're getting a couple kills, but then you have to completely start over again because you've exhausted that pocket. And guess what? You probably paid like $30, $40 cost per thousand just to get those, which means that your average order value has to be really high, which means that your entire business model really hinges on your average order value and is in servitude to your performance on Facebook, which the way we do it, it's a lot easier to make your business model work because it's just way more affordable. So this is a farmer method, super simple. The reason that we do it, I should talk about that. The reason we do it is Facebook uses machine learning. And the more that you stratify, the more you fractionalize that ad spend, the less power you give to Facebook. So it's like, you spin up a campaign, you spin up an ad set, you spend all this money on it, and then you just turn it off because it broke, it flamed out, and then you start something else. That's the equivalent of hiring someone, teaching them everything about the job. And the moment they really start to get the hang of it and they start doing pretty well, you just fire them and you hire someone else that's never heard of your company and you teach them everything. And then once they learn, you fire them. So what we're doing, we're using the same campaign. A lot of learnings are held within the same campaign. A lot of learnings are held in the ad set level, and it just tends to get better and better and better. So these clients that I just showed you, they're on their path to have their best month ever. One of them just had their best month ever last month, and both of them are going to have their best month this month and most likely next month as well. So this is the farmer method, works really, really well. If you want to talk about it more, schedule a call and I'd love to chat. Thanks.